Good morning, it's Nola here. Sandi Delany has asked me to explain how Dottie Doll was made. So I don't have time to make one for you, but I will show you. She's got to go out in the mail today. So this is Dottie Doll, and she's meant to be given to people to make them feel better. I was in a challenge with Sonia Septo, and this is what we made was Dottie Dolls. Anyway, you start out with a piece of cotton, and I just cut a piece like so, and sewed it around the edges, left the bottom open so that I could stuff it. Then I stuffed it full of stuffing, just pieces of stuffing like so. Then I cut a face out of a piece of cotton, just drew a circle and cut out a face. Then I drew the face on with a piece of chalk actually, and then I went and did the face with embroidery thread. So I just did the eyes, and actually doing the eyes, Sonia has a wonderful way of doing it on her channel on when she's making her Dottie dolls. So if you check that out, it's amazing. Anyway, so I made that so it fits here. So first you have your plain doll, and you put the face on it, and you have it all stuffed and all sewn and turned inside out, all stuffed on the inside. Then I covered it with a nicer fabric. I covered it actually with a ribbon that I got from Lisa Wade. I bought in a clear out she was having. And I covered it with pieces of this. And the base fabric actually wasn't just cotton, it was something a little bit nicer than cotton. I don't think you can tell there. Anyway, so you make this part, stuff it, you put the face on. I glued the face on. Then I used these bits of fabric to go around so you couldn't see the edges of where the face was, and it kind of looks like hair, sorta. Use your imagination. These little pieces of ribbon, somebody had given that to me last year, and I kept it after Christmas, and I just thought it looked cute, so I put it under the hat on here. I put bridal applique around the bottom and bridal applique up in here. But actually, before I put the bridal applique on, I put a skirt on her. So what I did to make the skirt was I took a doily like so, and I cut the center out of the doily, and then I gathered it all up with stitching and put it around the edge. Put her through the center hole and then gathered it around. So then the wedding applique went on after that. I just took a needle and thread and sewed on a chain with some charms on the bottom and a little bell. Now the hat. Oh, I've also put a flower on the back here just to cover up where these pieces of fabric met, these pieces of lace. So I put a flower that I had on the back of that. And this flower came from Zenderly. It was a gift when I bought something from her. So then there's the hat. And I did the hat because I had them. That's the only reason. I used a little straw hat like this, and I took some wedding fabric, the fabric that goes underneath everything, underneath all the wedding lace, because there's usually a lot left over. I cut out a round piece that's bigger than this, and then just another round piece that would go over the top. So I sewed it together, the two pieces of fabric. Then I slipped the hat in between the two pieces of fabric and sewed it up. It is somewhat gathered underneath here, but I simply made a pocket satin and put the hat inside that. With this fabric, I took 2 long pieces of this fabric and just gathered it up and sewed it around the edge, put it around the edge of this hat on the brim after the satin was put onto it. Then I used a little trim like this to go right around the edge so that you wouldn't see my stitching. So that lace goes right around here. So this is gathered, then the little lace goes around here. Then I took flowers and put them on. Just here, there, and everywhere. Just different little white flowers. I didn't want any color, so there's a little bit of green, but nothing major. And then I just sewed the tie on the top with just a simple piece of ribbon. And just put a few stitches in the top. And there's a leaf in here. And then there's a little word bead that says wish. So I hope that helps you somewhat. So you just make a little envelope like so with a round top, no arms. You put the face on. I cut up a doily, made a dress, put the wedding applique over so you didn't see the top of the doily. Pardon me, before I put this lace on, I put this lace over her head and around her face so you didn't see the edges of the cotton that I drew her face on. Then she's got her lace skirt on. Then I put the wedding applique on. And actually that's when I decided to put the hat on. And there could possibly be a better way. I just glued it, but it does kind of go crazy when you hang this. It picks the hat up a bit. But I couldn't think of any other way to do it. So I just put this edge around, and I didn't serge this or anything, I just cut it. And then I used the flowers and the lace around the edge so you didn't see the sewing. Put the bead on, stuck this hair under the hat because I had it and it was cute. Put a little bow on the back, and these little dangles came with the bow. Put a dangle on the bottom. Put my name on it, and off it goes. So Sandy, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye now.